Mudryk talks advance to Arsenal. Danilo 20 million proposal given to Palmeiras either for you from Gold Brazil. And obviously we're talking Tielemans that a team has really submitted a bid, but it has been rejected by a side which goes by names of Leicester City. Then we are talking a player who goes by name of Aubameyang and what situation is going through in Barcelona onto this channel which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. Thank you guys for watching in through. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Alright, let's get this started. Remember, we are on to the roadmap of hitting 7,000 subscribers. We are left with like 400 subscribers to hit 7,000. So guys, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner and smash the subscription button by smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. That is Rokani Media Football. Rokan David is my name. Starting late, but obviously I'm here to pump you with all your latest news and information as far as this season is concerned. Now, we have a story coming in from Hakram Architecture in the for you. He has told us that Shakhtar Donetsk winger Mykhaylo Mudryk has rejected an offer from Everton as he wants to join Arsenal. Talks are ongoing, but there are low chances of it happening in this transfer window. So Mudryk wants to join only Arsenal. Everton put in a bid, rejected by Shakhtar Donetsk, and obviously the player is pushing a lot to see to it that he joins a club which goes by names of Arsenal. So let's wait and see whether this will come to happening. Then we are having Abadela Bouma. He's telling us that Shakhtar Donetsk winger Mykhaylo Mudryk is in negotiations to sign for Arsenal in a deal worth 30 million euros. The player has been offered a 5-year deal. That means personal terms have been presented to him by Arsenal and they want him to sign a 5-year deal with a club which goes by names of Arsenal. But the player likes to go on and play Arsenal. He has chosen Arsenal over every team that is chasing for his signature. And obviously other teams have come in through to really put in hijacks, but the player is saying, no, I'm going nowhere, and he's waiting for Arsenal to get this deal done. And Arsenal has offered the player a 5-year deal. But 30 million euros, I think for Arsenal it's a bargain. And the problem I'm having with this all is, as I've already told you, that my problem with Arsenal is the lack of experience. Arsenal is lacking experience. And the more they bring in players who are inexperienced too, I don't think that it solves a lot of issues at Arsenal. To me, I think if I'm Arsenal, I get the 30 million euros, I pay them to Real Madrid and bring in a finished article in the names of Marco Asensio. Mudryk is good, but trust me, do you think he's going to be the solution to Arsenal? Because the biggest problem of Arsenal right now, it's in the midfield. That's why they are looking in for the Danilos from Palmeiras and Tielemans. Then that position where Bukayo Saka plays, that is the right attacking side of the midfield, where Bukayo Saka is dipping in form every game and he doesn't have a competitor. And who should be the best competitor? It shouldn't be Mykhaylo Mudryk, because Mykhaylo Mudryk, however much people say that he plays better, that he plays on both flanks, but he thrives a lot while playing on the left attacking side of the midfield, where Arsenal has plenty of quality. They're having Martinelli, they're having Emily Smith-Rowe, and they're having Reece Nelson. Job can be done that side. But the side where Bukayo Saka plays, they're really lacking quality a lot and competition. So Mykhaylo Mudryk, you don't expect him to come and hit the ground running. But if you bring in Marco Asensio to Arsenal, it's a statement signing. It's a statement signing. That's it. It's a big statement signing to Premier League clubs that, oh, Arsenal has Gabriel Jesus, they're having Zinchenko, they're having William Saliba, they're having Thomas Partey, and they've added on a player who goes by names of Marco Asensio. And he is the realistic player that Arsenal should go to. Pedro Neto, I see that not happening. I've always told you that, to me, on any day, I'll go for Marco Asensio over Pedro Neto. The same applies to Mudryk. I forego Mudryk and I go in for Asensio. Asensio comes with the experience. He has a very huge winning mentality from Real Madrid. He has a jinking feat. You get? Proven on world stage. That's the guy. That's the guy. You get? Right now, Arsenal doesn't need a player whom they're going to mold. Why? They're already having Marquinhos in that position. He has been dubbed as one for the future, isn't it? Then, why should they go in for another one for a future player? They should bring in a finished article. If Arsenal really has plans to accomplish into the top 4 and either win the Premier League and maybe any other cup, UEFA Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup, name it, they need Marco Asensio in that team. They need an experienced player. That's why the game of Fulham really got hard for Arsenal, because they lacked experience. You get? They lacked experience, and it was because the team spirit was really high. That's why they won that game. But if I told you had more players with quality of Martin Odegaard, because you saw what Martin Odegaard did in the first goal, you get? It was a moment of quality. Look at that corner that really Arsenal got. I think it was considered, they considered the corner because of that attack of Martinelli off the left, cutting inside, and the ball went into the corner. And then Saliba connected well with Gabriel Magalhaes to find the winner. But if at all you had Marco Asensio on the bench, you bring him to play 30 minutes and you take off Bukayo Saka, trust me, it would have been a different result altogether. It wouldn't have taken Arsenal all those minutes to find an equalizer or to find a winning goal. So Mudryk is good, but I believe Marcus Asensio is the real deal. Finished article, undoubted, proven on world stage. He's the real guy who is going to put and make things happen for Arsenal, according to me. Then, as we really summarize the story of Mykhaylo Mudryk, we've been told by Igor Babas and Londeneski, he's a Ukraine football reporter in English. He has told us that Brentford have put in a final bid worth 30 million euros for Shakhtar Donetsk with Mykhaylo Mudryk. The player remains on Arsenal's shortlist, however, they are unlikely to sign him now as they have prioritized a midfielder. That's what we are being told in the for you, that Arsenal are prioritizing to sign a midfielder other than bringing in Mykhaylo Mudryk. But Mudryk really wants Arsenal, and I know a story is coming in from that side from Ukraine, that's it. And they're telling us that Arsenal have offered him a 5-year deal. There is no way Arsenal will offer you a 5-year deal and pull out of the deal. Obviously, 30 million euros is a bargain for Arsenal. And I really believe that Arsenal really has close to like 80 million pounds to spend. 80 million pounds. 30 million euros, that is 25 million pounds. If you spend 25 on Mykhaylo Mudryk, you spend 25 on Tielemans, you spend 25 on Danilo, that is like 65 million pounds. I think Arsenal in their pocket have 65 million pounds. Fabrizio Romano told us that Arsenal still has the money they are going to use to buy Rafinha from Leeds. They still have it. And when a realistic player shows up on the market, they'll go in and really spend big. Why don't they get that amount of money and get in 3 signings at once? So let's wait and see who is Arsenal going to bring in at the end of the window. And if at all Arsenal brings in only one player, I'll know that they're afraid of the UEFA watch that it was put on them as far as the football fair play rule is concerned. Arsenal might be afraid to breach rules and to be suspended by UEFA, as they've been spending lots of money in their. But Mykhaylo to Arsenal, give it a lot of eye. It's really going to be one of those deals that is going to be put into the news and the public eye as soon as possible. But Arsenal are really pushing to get him in. So, we've been told by Goal Brazil that Arsenal are looking for a midfielder in the final days of the transfer window and are willing to invest in the search for a reinforcement. Obviously, after the injuries of Thomas Partey and Martin Elneny, they had to go in to bring in a player who plays into a central defensive midfield for a side which goes by names of Arsenal. Now, this story is coming in from Goal, and the guy is known as Theo. He's so much accurate. He was the first person to really let us know about Antony of Manchester United, that United has really put in a 50 million euro bid and has been rejected. That was way back in June, and he kept us informed about the Antony deal until it really came to the halt, and it really happened. So he's known as Thiago Fernandes, coming in from Brazil. He has told us that Arsenal have presented a proposal of £20 million to Palmeiras to sign midfielder Danilo. The offer was delivered on Tuesday as goal land. However, the trend is for the proposal to be rejected. That is what Goal Brazil is telling us. And when we hear something coming in from Goal Brazil, when the player is Brazilian, just know he really has a very clear and close source to this deal. Obviously, Arsenal have made a 20 million proposal to decide which goes by names of Palmeiras, and obviously it has been rejected. That's it. It's going to be rejected by Palmeiras, and they want something better. Why is Arsenal doing all this? It's simple. Arsenal are looking for a central defensive midfielder, and obviously it's a deal that they really want to, because they've lost two midfielders, Thomas Partey and a player who goes by the names of El Nini. You get? You can't trust Sambi Lokonga in that central defensive midfield area, and that's why we believe today that it's going to be Granit Xhaka, Sambi Lokonga, and Odegaard, or they can put in a Zinchenko into that midfield to really strengthen it, alongside a player who goes by names of Martin Odegaard. Because when you look at the midfield of Aston Villa, you can't take it for granted. They're having Bouba Kamara, Douglas Luiz, McGinn. You get? It's really a good midfield. They have a player called Ramsey, very good player, playing into that position. So I really believe that Arsenal are really looking for a central defensive midfielder, but in all this conversation, we're waiting to see who are they going to land at the Emirates. When you hear Arsenal going to Palmeiras and signing Brazilian players, you can't be worried and or surprised, because it's Edu. He knows very well. He's well informed about players coming in from Brazil. And look at Danilo. Let me have a look at Danilo in here for you. Danilo Palmeiras, I would want to see. Danilo Palmeiras. He's a Brazilian. He's 21 years of age, and 21 years of age. And the season of 2022, he has played 21 games, 1 goal and 1 assist. He's 1.7 meters tall, 69 kilograms. Obviously, let's wait and see whether Arsenal are going to go in and really get this player. But right now they're telling us that he's at Palmeiras. He's in Serie A. That's what they're telling us. I thought he was playing in Brazil, but obviously the Brazilian midfielder is really trying to go on and really try to come to Arsenal, because trust me, right now, every player who is at the age of 21, when he hears that Arsenal is really calling and wanting his services, that player will really be moved on. He'll be buzzing with joy in him, because the project of Arsenal is so much amazing. When you look at the players at Arsenal, they are really doing great, and they are really doing wonders at a club which goes by names of Arsenal. Something that every player would like to be at. Every player would like to be part of this Arsenal squad, especially the young players, because it looks like it's built in a proper way. It has a proper manager, and it has a proper plan laid out that Arsenal wants to go back to winning ways in the next 1 or 2 seasons. Obviously, even this season, they can go in and win. But Danilo coming into Arsenal should be an immediate signing, because I don't believe that Arsenal will have any chance to win at Old Trafford or even get a point at Old Trafford if at all they don't sign in the central defensive midfielder. Granit Xhaka in that central defensive midfield, you can't compare that midfield of Arsenal when they're having Xhaka, Zinchenko, and Odegaard, or Sambi Lokonga, with the midfield of United having Casemiro, having Christian Eriksen, and Bruno Fernandes, or Donovan Bing. It's overweight. That's it. That's why they needed a player who goes by names of Thomas Partey, El Nini, or Danilo. Any central defensive midfielder, even if it's Tielemans in there, you really believe that there is a lot it brings to the game. And I know he's experienced, he has played these games a lot. And I really believe that if I told him Arsenal, I think I'll rush in and bring in Tielemans, because Tielemans is a finished article in the Premier League. Get him into the Premier League. Let him not play the game today, but bring him in to play into that midfield of Arsenal when you're playing Manchester United. He won't be a novice in the Premier League. And that is something I'm worrying about Danilo coming in through, because he's going to be a novice in the Premier League. He's green about it, and he might be put down into that midfield area. So let's wait and see what Arsenal is going to go in for. But I also have a thought that, or a belief that, they can also pull a player who goes by names of Ben White to come in and play into the central defensive midfield area because he's good. He's good. He's good. So we've been told by Sports Peter Oruk and Footy Insider 247 that Leicester City have received a bid of £19 million for Yuri Tielemans from a mystery club. Sources have told Football Insider Arsenal have been strongly linked with Yuri Tielemans all summer, with the player is keen to make a move to the club. This £19 million bid is either from Arsenal or Liverpool. Yesterday, in the press conference of Liverpool versus Newcastle, the manager of Liverpool, known as Jurgen Klopp, came out and said that they made a bid for a player in the Premier League or for a new midfielder, but the midfielder said he doesn't want to join Liverpool. He wanted to join another club. When you add these dots, they almost add up to a player who goes by names of Tielemans. And guess what? Liverpool made that bid and it was turned down. And the player said, no, I don't want to play for you. I want to play for Arsenal. Meaning that Arsenal are really having a better way and a better chance of landing Tielemans. I know Arsenal, what they are going to do, towards the end, like tomorrow, they're going to submit in a bid of Yuri Tielemans of like £16 million. Obviously, Leicester won't turn it down because they will not have a chance to get more than £16 million in this player. If he's to go in January, obviously, they'll have to sell him on like £5 million. And if at all he plays the entire season for Leicester, he'll leave on free next summer. So, right now, Leicester has been overpowered by Arsenal, and I know Arsenal are really doing these deals of Danilo to frustrate Leicester City because the player only and only wants Arsenal. That's it. But I really believe that that bid never came in from Arsenal. It came in from a team which goes by the names of Liverpool, because Liverpool have always been the admirers of Yuri Tielemans. And with the problems of Thiago Alcantara away and the midfield area being so porous, they wanted a player like Yuri Tielemans, which would have been a very good bluster into their midfield area. That is a man who goes by the names of Yuri Tielemans. Bid rejected in the for you. Then we've been told by David Austin that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang wants the Arsenal captain, and he left for free and went to Barcelona, with Arsenal paying him £7 million. Is believed to have suffered a broken jaw during a struggle with intruders when his family in Barcelona was burgled on Sunday. The injury was sustained as Aubameyang tried to protect his family. So it shows you how Aubameyang is really going through lots of problems in Barcelona. But Chelsea has gone ahead and told them that, please, for us it's okay. Allow us to take a medical on this player because we want him. We don't care about the broken jaw. It can be fixed. If at all it was a broken knee or the Achilles or the calf or the tendon, that would have been a different deal altogether. But just a broken jaw, get us Aubameyang, give us the assurance, get us the authority to go on and do a thorough medical on this player who goes by the name Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and everything will be okay with us. So that's what is happening for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, once an Arsenal captain, but obviously he's going through turmoil because he was really burgled by unknown people, and they had guns too. They wanted to really rob him. So let's wait and see what's coming in from Barcelona. But obviously, tell me what you think about Mudryk talks advance to Arsenal. The 20 million offer for Danilo also is in, but it's expected to be rejected as per Theo Fernandez of Goal. I want to hear what you guys tell me about that. Then lastly, tell me what you think about Yuri Tielemans' £19 million bid rejected in there for you. And all that is welcome to the comment section below. But remember to smash the like button. Let's have close to 1,000 likes on this video, and let's show love to this channel by going to the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you to get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Alright, Rokani David is my name. Rokani Media Football is the channel you're watching me on. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly. And our day is finally on. And remember, Arsenal is playing Aston Villa. And obviously 1.5 hours from now or 2 hours from now, I'm going to be here doing a live stream informing you who is in the starting 11 of Arsenal. Because for the very first time this season, we are really anxious to know who is Mikel Arteta going to play in that midfield three that he has always been playing with? Or a double pivot? Is it Zinchenko with Granit Xhaka? Is it Albert Sambi-Lokonga with Granit Xhaka? Or Fabio Vieira is going to get his debut to play alongside Odegaard and Granit Xhaka? Those are the questions that are really roving through our heads. Thank you guys for watching again. I sign out for now. See you later in a Giphy. I'm going to be back.